Hi guys, welcome to and all. It feels like I'm meeting you guys after a so long time that if I haven't posted a video for 3 to 4 days, it feels like I'm missing something out of it. So I'm missing so much of things, and I'm missing the people who I'm interacting with. Uh, it's kind of sad kind of feeling means they're not being there for 4 5 days in a to explain or to educate not to educate to at least share the knowledge or something like that. So guys, today we're going to learn about, or I'm going to share knowledge about some problems which we are going to deal with, means quantitative aptitude problems which are asked in the most of the most of the government or competitive exams. So we'll solve it. Okay. The first one is the full marks for a paper is 300. The breakup of the marks into theory, practical, project, which are the three components of evaluation. Six is to 5 is to 4. In order to pass, one has to score at least 40, 50, 50 respectively in X, Y, Z, and 60% in aggregate. The marks scored by four students A, B, C, D are shown in the given bar graph. How much percentage marks more than B has C scored in practical? Guys, always I have told you guys that read between the lines. The tricky thing or the hint, it will always be there in the line itself. Okay. Let us see the graph. Okay, graph states that X denotes the blue one, the red one is the Y, and green is the Z. Okay, so the answer is 30. In the start itself I'll say the answer. The explanation will go with in the later part. Okay, the thing is that how 30 means, as the graph shows, B is the B is 50 and C is 80 in terms of practical. Y is the practical thing, no? So the difference between these two will be 30. Got the answer. No, kindly always read between the lines. If you are finding it hard, kindly revise it once again so that you won't get lost in the question itself. Okay. The second question, it is to do with the same problem, but the question is different. The bar graph is same, the question is same, but the question is different. Okay. So what is the average marks of the data is same, and the bar graph is same, but the question what they have asked is different. Okay. What is the average marks of the four students in theory? Theory represents the blue one. Okay, so 60, 50, 70, 80. So 60, 50, 70, 80 divided by 4, that is 65. The answer will be 65. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. One more time, read between the lines. If they have given the whole curriculum or the whole data in larger chunk, there'll always be a hint that you can always solve. Okay, the next one. An article having marked price rupees 900 was sold for 648 after two successive discounts. The first discount was 20%. What was the percentage rate of the second discount? Guys, the thing is that I just wrote, means you guys might have seen that I have marked it with the red one. The answers will be in the red one, and the explanation I might have wrote it in the below part itself. So make you guys understand with a bit of a brief thing. Okay, the first discount, if the first discount price is 20%, that is 900 into 20%, you'll get 900 minus 180 is equal to 720. The second discount percent will be 720 into the it is I did a triangle method directly to give you the answer. If it is been applied 10% discount, 720 into 10%, that is means 72 will get 720 minus 72, you will get 648. That is the right answer. Okay, it is a triangular method. The moment you see the options itself, if you know 900 is a kind of a round off number. Okay, the moment you see the thing, you'll get the answer itself. The full marks for paper, the same bar graph and the data is the same, but they have asked a different question. Who among the students could not pass? Okay, here as you can see, read between the lines. The guys, I have told you many times that read between the lines. In order to pass, one has to score at least 40% respectively. Okay, but who hasn't scored 40%? Guys, I thought we couldn't able to connect the previous problem. The thing is that it is the same data. Okay, it is the same data, but the graph is also same. The question is different. Okay, the question is different. It has been asked in a different manner. So, who among the students could not pass? I told you guys, right? The criteria was that at least they should score 40%. Who hasn't scored 40%? It directly resembles B and D. D has scored 30% in the project, and the project D has scored only 30 per 30. So B and D haven't passed the exam. So it is directly you could get a 1 marks like this. Okay. So this is the answer. Okay. The next one is that which letter or a pair will replace the question mark in the following series? The answer is Jane. Okay, the answer is Jane, but the logic or the analogy between behind this question is that F J H L question mark L P N R. If after F H there is a difference of one letter, then H will come. After L there is a one letter difference, then N will come. So H, after H the next letter will be J. After J the next letter is J K L. It's two letters. Okay, L M N. Okay, so the next letter will be N. So in that manner you need to think J. So that's how we JKL. So one letter difference. That's a successive series. You need to know it properly. See, guys, they'll ask in a different manner, but the analogy or the analysis will remain the same. The next question will be the uh, select the option that is related to the third pair letter pair in the same way as the second letter pair is related to the first letter pair. DJHTHM. D, E, F, G, three letters different, then H will come. In the same manner, after H, H, J, K, I, J, K, then L. So the one letter which is there, L. The difference of H, the relationship between J and T after M and then it will come W. LW will be the right answer. No, these are the successive series, and the difference between the letters that you guys should know in a authenticated manner. Otherwise, you lose unnecessarily. You lose a single mark, and you'll get into a lot of trouble because of the negative marking. Three of the following four letter clusters are like in a certain way. One is different. Pick the odd one out. Okay, you can see D E H J C G C E G I Q S U V J L N P. All the all in this series, no one letter difference. D E F G H I J here. C D E F G H I Q P Q R P Q R S T U V. One letter. It then here the one letter is not missing. QSUV is the right answer. Okay. Three of the following four numbers are alike in a certain way, and one is different. So pick the number that is different from the rest, guys. This you need to have a certain sense into it. Put some sense into it. 85, 65, 95, 75. Why I have marked 75 as the answer? Kindly know that part, because 85 is divisible by 17, 65 is divided by 13, 95 is divided by 19, 75 is divisible by 15. The difference is that it is a prime number divisibility. 17, 60, 60, 13, and 19 are prime numbers. 70, 15 is not a prime number. So 75 is an answer. 75 is divisible by 15, and it is not a prime number. This is a this is the answer which you need to know.